Welcome to BBC News, broadcasting to viewers in North America and around the globe. I'm Regid Ahmed. Our top stories. Lights, cameras, awards. It's Hollywood's big night, but who will be celebrating at the Oscars?
I'm Tom Brooke and I'll be reporting from Los Angeles, where the 91st Annual Academy Awards are currently underway.
Let's get more on the Oscars. Well, Marvel's Black Panther has grabbed the best costume design, but British costume designer and three-time Oscar winner Sandy Powell was aiming for another win for her work in The Favourite and Mary Poppins. She was the only Oscar contender competing against herself for an award this year. Our correspondent Barbara Plett-Usher caught up with her on the red carpet and asked what her inspiration for The Favourite was.
You start with a lot of historical research, and we looked into what should be right for the period and what is right for the period, and then sort of think laterally after that, you know.
And do you see any difference this year in the Oscars in terms of women's participation or just the vibe about women and minorities?
Well, I do know this. I know the percentage. I think the number of female nominees has gone up by 1.27%, which only makes it 25%. We'll be talking about British nominees or female nominees.
Female nominees.
Yeah, exactly. And which now makes the total number of female nominees 25%, which is still not enough. It should be 50%. You know, everyone's like, please, oh my God, it's gone up this year. It needs to go up way more.
But this is an old and conservative institution, so do you feel there's a bit of a shift?
There's going to have to be. Things have to keep moving, yeah, in lots of different areas, you know.
Well, let's go to Hollywood now. We can speak to Ellen Mirojnick. She's an award-winning Hollywood costume designer, having worked on films such as the recent global smash The Greatest Showman and other film classics such as Fatal Attraction and Basic Instinct. Ellen, thank you so much for your time. We're just hearing from Sandy Powell, another costume designer, but out of a lot of the main films nominated, do you have a particular favourite for this year's Oscars?
Black Klansman, I love. And it's a really strong film. I love Black Panther, Green Book, Roma. I liked them all, actually. It was really a good selection, quite diverse.
Did they all have fabulous costumes?
Yes, every film has fabulous costumes.
Now, it's not just the outfits in the films that we look at. It's often the red carpet as well. And we just wanted to ask you about a few of them, because quite often stars show up in some pretty striking outfits, perhaps making a statement. We just want to go through some of them. We wanted to start with Glenn Close, who wore a particular striking gold outfit. We can see it now, but can you tell us about that and whether you think she's trying to say something with this outfit?
Well, the one thing that was really, really fabulous, I think, with a lot of the beautiful gowns and choices made by men and women tonight is that I think a lot this year more than any other year, there was some fearless choices and authentic choices, and really, really hearkening back to the truth of who that actor or actress wanted to put forth tonight. I think Glenn, God bless her, she has worked in this business as a professional actress for 45 years. And this year, she has gotten the opportunity to shine beyond the galaxy. So her choice of a gold dress, she had actually said to me and admitted that this dress, she said, you know, it's all gorgeous, 40,000 golden beads spun with gold, made by Carolina Herrera. She said, this dress, it's me. It's golden, and no matter what, I'll go home in gold. So I have to make that choice tonight.
That's a fabulous story. Of course, you know Glenn Close, as you say, you've worked with her before. I wanted to move on to Spike Lee, because he seemed to be making a bit of a statement.
Well, Spike's statement tonight, I don't know if you're aware of this, but his purple suit, his purple choice was made as a tribute to Prince, who was a dear friend of his. The suiting was made, I believe, by Oswald Boateng, a wonderful British tailor. His shoes, which I don't know if you got to see, were extraordinary. My Air Jordans by Nike, golden, obviously, which set off the purple really beautifully. But it was Spike's tribute to Prince.
Now, we also saw Lady Gaga on the red carpet and Olivia Colman next to each other, and they were strikingly different. Lady Gaga maybe more understated than perhaps we're used to.
Well, I think Gaga was gorgeous. I mean, I think that she was absolutely stunning. It was old Hollywood with a bit of a new Dior kind of twist to it in its shape. Gorgeous jewelry. Wow, what a yellow diamond. Just magnificent. And it was her turn to turn on her elegant charm, which I think, is it unexpected? I don't know if it would be unexpected as much as so much of who she is at the moment.
Just very briefly, while we've got a tiny bit of time, Billy Porter, not up for a nomination, but absolutely wowing everyone with a tuxedo dress.
Well, Billy Porter knocked it out of the park. Talk about a fearless choice. That was the most fearless choice of the evening. I think that Billy, in that magnificent tuxedo dress, really brought who his real self is to all of how many millions of people watch this show, for the world to see. He put on his heels, he wrapped himself in this dress, and he said, "Here, world, here I am." And I don't think there could have been a better choice. He knocked it out of the park.
Ellen Mirojnick, costume designer, award-winning costume designer, thank you so much for all of that and for taking us through those outfits.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Well, let's just bring you some breaking news coming out of the Oscars as well while we're talking about it. We've got a win for Best Supporting Actor, Mahershala Ali for an Oscar for Green Book. Mahershala Ali wins Best Supporting Actor for Green Book there. So that's the latest award that has been handed out as the Hollywood's biggest night of the year. The Oscars continues to go to air as we speak. We've had a number of winners so far, and we also had Best Foreign Film as well. Roma, Alfonso Cuarón won that award as well a little bit earlier, but we're still waiting for some of the major categories in terms of some of those categories that a lot of people wait for. Best Picture as well is one that we're waiting for to come up. Best Actor, Best Actress, all of the major ones. Of course, everyone waiting to see how The Favourite will do. 10 nominations there. Do stay with us here on BBC News. Of course, much more on the website as well, with a full rundown of everything you can expect from the Oscars coming up. bbc.com/news. Stay with us.